Back in 2023, I was hired as a town deputy clerk.
Okay.
Previously to that, I worked for the school district of Northland Pines as a paraprofessional.
Okay.
During that 10 years, it was a great time to have the same schedule as my kids.
For sure.
You know, we were going to their hockey games, and I had weekends off, summers off. But once they started getting older, they could drive themselves. They had, you know, summer jobs, things like that. So it was a good time to transition into the town clerk position. But I knew that I would get training as a clerk, but I was kind of looking for more. And that's when I decided, you know what, I wonder what's out there. How can I learn more about my position that they can't teach me?
Tell me a little bit about your research. Well, what did you Google? How did you find us, basically?
Okay, yeah, so I love that we have Nicolet here. It's local, it's close. I went straight to Nicolet. I just knew that they had to have something. And when I found office management, I looked at the classes, and they really provided just a whole circle of things that I know would advance me in my new position.
So give me some examples of what those classes.
Sure. Oh,
now
okay.
That you've
Yes.
taken them,
Now that I've taken them, so a lot of the technology classes, like we use a lot of Excel. We do a lot of communication over email and business letters. So I knew that the technology portion would definitely help me. A lot of other good classes I took was the one I just recently took, travel planning.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you don't think about when you're going to conferences and things like that, you need to have all of these things in order to set it up.
So talk to me a little bit about the format of the classes.
I think one of the very first things I looked at with office management was, how can I go back to school right now? I have a family, I have a job, I don't have a whole lot of time, but it was all online. And so I was not sure how it was going to look, but Brightspace helped me learn this program in such a way I don't know that I would have known how otherwise. It was laid out very openly, and I don't think I would have been able to go back to school if it wasn't an online format.
Tell me, like, what a typical day was for you, and how you navigated. Like, when did you do homework and things
Sure.
like that?
So a lot of so what I call my Sunday restarts. So I have a list of just my week. And what I started doing was taking each learning plan and taking that learning plan a week at a time, and then I would kind of dissect it day by day. So basically, when I got home from work, I worked 9 to 3. When I'd get home from work, it was kind of like just kind of decompress, make dinner for the family, and then look at what I had to do that day. And really, it maybe was 1 or 2 hours at night. It was very flexible. If I didn't have the time that night, I would just do it the next day or even the next day after that. Mm-hmm.
Talk to me, though, about how you interacted with your instructors.
Sure.
And then also your coach.
Oh, okay. So my coach was the very first person I met, and I came to campus. I was really nervous, but she just had it out on her screen, the planning part behind her job to get me the right classes, the right semesters. And it was really encouraging to see that in somebody that was just willing to work with you every semester. I was nervous about being an online student because I was like, how do I feel connected?
Yeah.
I can't even tell you, I haven't even met anybody in person as far as my instructors, and I feel like I know them. I feel like they know me. They've given me wonderful feedback.
If you were taking a class, like let's maybe say Excel,
Mm-hmm.
maybe another class that was tough,
Mm-hmm.
and you ran into a learning plan that you were trying to navigate at 10 o'clock at night after the kids went to bed,
Yeah.
that you just couldn't
Mm-hmm.
do. What did you do? Who did you reach out to? What
Mm-hmm.
resources did you have?
So in Brightspace, they give you a class list of who's in your class. And usually I would start there. I would kind of reach out to somebody in class,
cool.
yes, and just say, hey, I'm on this learning plan. Have you gotten there yet? If you are, how did you A, B, and C? Or I don't understand A, B, and C. And then we would kind of communicate just like via messaging and things like that. So I'd always start there. If I couldn't find out, I would just reach out to my professors, and they would always respond within 24 hours.
Talk to me about maybe some of the things that you learned that you were able to implement at work.
So the nice thing about going to school while I have my new career is I could apply everything I learned on a daily basis to my job, whether it was organizational skills, record retentions, business letters, customer service. It all played a key. Last semester it was a technical writing course.
Yes.
And one of the things that we needed to build was a manual. And I was thinking, how can I better my place of work and creating a manual that we can actually use? So I came up with a manual for our election inspectors
Nice.
and I used it last Tuesday, and I got wonderful feedback, and I shared it out on our clerk serve list, and wonderful feedback. So to be able to know how to do something like that in a professional way and have it graded, so I know that it's, it has all the elements.
Yeah.
That was wonderful. And actually, I mean, if for some reason after retirement we want to move somewhere else, I know that I have the confidence behind this degree to apply for a job in this world.